Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Nez Lover, and I just wanted to come outside while I had a moment while Diana's at school to just have a little last look at the garden, what there is of it. I didn't get really any help with it this year and kind of just went to crap, but the marigolds here are just beautiful. And the sage, which keeps coming back every year, God bless it, is also quite beautiful. I will be cutting and drying some sage and sending some of that out in some of my mailings to some of you wonderful fam who've been so kind and generous. It's really handy for all kinds of things, for medicinal. It is good for a sore throat, so anybody who has a sore throat a lot or is maybe a smoker or trying to quit, sage tea and sage gargle is really good for all the seasonal cold and flu things. Again, just drinking sage tea. You can even put the sage leaves in with whatever hot beverage you enjoy, and the medicinal part of the sage will come through and help you out. But it's best if you do it straight. I've always loved marigolds, and I kind of like how they just ended up spilling over out into the yard. What can I say? Domestic situations here being what they are did really not facilitate me getting a whole lot of help with all of this, so it is what it is. But even in the aftermath of not getting to care for it as much as I would like to and not getting the help I needed, I still think it's beautiful the way the marigolds just took over and spilled and poured, and I think it'd be a lovely painting to see all that beautiful orange and yellow and red on canvas. And I just love sage. You know, I can find a million uses for it. And I used to be in the occult, and I know there are occult uses for burning sage and things like that, but I do not do that anymore. So, and nor do I give it or sell it for such purposes either. So I'm all for the medicinal use, however, as well as the culinary. I can't imagine having certain dishes without real sage, especially like Thanksgiving type dishes. Just no replacement for the freshly picked or dried sage from your own garden. So it's been a little bit of a rough morning and a little rough start of the day. A little update on me. I'm still here, still standing. The family that owns this house would be Diana's dad's family. Nobody's kicking us out or anything like that. Ohio law, I do have custody. Unmarried couples, custody belongs to the mother. That would be me. And he keeps trying to bully me and tell me things like, so-and-so's got this lawyer, and so-and-so says this isn't what the law is. And yes, it is. It most certainly is. People with narcissistic personality disorder do this thing called gaslighting, and that means they try to make you believe things that aren't true. And it's a lot like propaganda. If they repeat it enough, people tend to believe things that they are told over and over and over and over. And I've been there and done that, and I do not fall for that anymore, and haven't for some time. Praise God. It's rough to still be here and try to coexist in the same place, but by the grace of God, still here, still hanging on, still trying to plug away and get more artwork made and working on my commissions. I'm also waiting to get examined for depression, anxiety, and panic attacks, so who knows, maybe third time around my disability might actually go through. So who knows? I lift it all up to God. I choose not to worry about it. Worrying about anything doesn't get you anywhere. Praying about something, however, and handing it over to the Lord, that's a whole nother story. So I'm still keeping my faith and still very happy to be here every day. And let's see, the skies today are nice and chemmed up and soupy and gross, and You know, you can barely see peaks of blue. What should be a nice blue sky fall day is just slopped up all to hell, and it's just nasty. At least it's not chem raining on us yet. Let's look at something a little more pleasant. Yeah, today had a real rough start. Started last night even, and oddly enough, spiritually speaking, for me, things get their bumpiest right before prayer stream. Thursday night prayer stream with my good friend Green Bay Wacky. I'm trying my best, God willing, to be there every Thursday night, and it's about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I invite you all. Everyone's welcome. And you can either get prayer or pray for other people or just have some fellowship or just hang out and watch or ask questions. It's a good time. It really helps me to take my mind off of my troubles when I stop for a moment and just try to help someone else. I can't tell you how many times, I've been blessed over and over again if I just stop complaining or stop worrying and stop to help someone else out for an hour or two. It really is therapeutic and quite productive. I feel like I've gotten somewhere, and apparently a lot of evil doesn't like what I do, so it tries to rock my boat every Wednesday before prayer stream. But the boat got rocked a little, but I'm still here, still standing, and still looking forward to hopefully praying and helping some other people this evening at Thursday night prayer stream. So try to remember that next time you're having a little rough time and you're feeling bad about yourself and your situation. Just take a little time to just drop everything and say a prayer for someone else, or offer to help someone else. It could be just listening. It could be something to eat. It could be the coat you're wearing. It could be anything. You know, just take the time, do as you feel led to do to help someone instead of worrying about your own self for a minute, and things happen. Good things happen for you. I promise that. I wouldn't be telling you that if that wasn't true. Just from my own experience anyway. But my poet dear friend Mr. David Yates always wants me to show more beauty, and I'm sorry this garden is a big train wreck, but it is what it is, and despite all of that, there's still beauty shining through to be seen. And I will be picking some of these beautiful flowers and some of this sage here real soon to hang to dry and use for medicine and use for culinary. And like I said, once it's dry, I'll be able to send some of that out to some people. It's organic. It's all organic. Yeah, it got chemtrail rain on it and things like that, but really can't help that. But yes, all my seeds and plants that I grow here, organic, absolutely. I wouldn't use anything but. But I wanted to just give you a quick update that old Nez here is still standing. Everything's okay. Evil rears its ugly head now and then, and it just takes faith to get through. I'm hoping I can maybe encourage someone today who's getting hit hard, verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, in a relationship, what have you. Just, if you need help, ask God for help. That's all I can say. All He wants is for us to ask Him and rely on Him. Trust Him to get you through it. And my peeps, I would not be standing here today talking to you if that did not work. So it does indeed work. So there is hope. There's always hope. Just one more quick look. Well, David, I hope you're out there. I hope you get to watch this. And I hope you get to see a little bit of the beauty that remains left here in once was a beautiful garden. But like I said, I'm really impressed with these marigolds. It's just like it's a waterfall just pouring over with beautiful color. And I think I will have to paint these. I think I will. My goodness, it's almost been 10 minutes and I've just been going on and on. Please forgive me. I hope I'm not boring anyone. Thanks again to everyone who offered me wonderful birthday wishes and prayers and love and support and gifts and just the kindness and love that poured out. I'm overwhelmed. My dear friend Richie from Boston, that I talk about all the time, that sweetheart shouted me out on his show, and he came to my comments and shouted at me that he shouted me out just to be sure that I knew. Of course, I was out running errands when he did that. But yes, I have thanked him many times over since then. I'm still getting birthday regards a week after the fact. So God bless him for that, and God bless everyone who wished me well. Um, so there's that. A little bit emotional. It's been a rough day, but I can feel all the love and the prayers from all of you out there who have been doing so, and lifting me up and showing me love, and thinking of my daughter and my son too, and praying for them. I just can't say thanks enough. This is a little gratitude video too. I can really tell that not only God cares, but so many of you do too, and that's a blessing. You know, we don't, like Cab 7 says, none of us are promised tomorrow. Indeed, we're not. We're not even promised 5 minutes from now. But I wanted to take a moment while I had the chance right here, right now, today, to say I love you all, and I thank you all very much, and God bless all of you. And just don't give up. Like George says to us all, never give up. Don't ever give up. The devil, the evil in the world, everything negative, everything bad, whether you believe in it or not, it believes in you, and it will try everything to hurt you and hurt what you care about. Do not let it. Do not let it. You know, just stay strong. Choose love, not hate. And we're all going to get through this one way or another. We're all on the same earth, no matter what shape you might think it might be. That really isn't important. What is important is love. One of my favorite passages in the Bible, and I wish I could tell you the chapter and verse. It's the Gospels because they're talking to Jesus. But someone asked Jesus what the greatest commandment was. And he told them the greatest commandment is love. So I want to leave you with that. If you have hate in your heart, get rid of it. If you have unforgiveness in your heart, get rid of it. If you have bitterness, get rid of it. I don't care why. I don't care what it's for. It's something that will consume you if you do not get rid of it and just embrace the love. Okay? I'm done yapping for now and boring you. But thank you for coming outside with me and having a quick peek at what remains of the beauty before it turns cold and dies off. So you'll have a wonderful rest of the day. I love you, and we'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta.